Oh, one. See if my other ring. Da-da. There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. Yes. Welcome. Let's wait for a few people to get up in here. Yo. There we go. We got everything connected. Everything's ready. Everything's hooked up. You know what I'm saying? Give everybody a few seconds to get up in here. It is Tuesday. You know what I'm saying? January 23rd, 2024. What time is it? What time of day is it? It is a You know what I'm saying? Yes. We gotta light that up. Put some light on the subject. Okay. Do da. Definitely gonna have to set that up. Nice. There we go. Turn it down a little bit. Yep. There we go. Yeah, okay. I see me. There we go. Nice. So I'm gonna go and get it started. You know what I'm saying? Welcome everybody to 1438 North 9th, the podcast. And I am your voice of choice. You know what I'm saying? They call me Conversation. You know what I mean? It's about that time we're gonna get it in. You know, it is Tuesday, 6 p.m., January 23rd, 2024. You know, and I'm definitely say, we're in a crucial time in this year. So get out, make sure you vote. Make sure you vote, people. They trying to steal the White House again. Make sure you get out and vote. Make sure you know that you heard. Make sure you know that what's going on in this country, you have a say-so in it. You know what I mean? And we definitely got to steer the country in the right direction. But like I said, I want to welcome y'all. It is Tuesday, January 23rd, 2024. And it is time for that time. It is 6 p.m. and time is going down. Like I said, welcome to 1438 North 9th, the podcast. And I am your voice of choice, Conversation, better known as Big Mike. We're going to get straight into it, and what is today's conclusion? Today is the conclusion of playground dynamics. You know what I mean? What were the dynamics in your playground, in your city? You know what I mean? And how did it affect you? And how did it play a role in your life growing up? Because playground dynamics play a big role in people's lives when they're growing up. And they really just don't know that. You know what I mean? And it is definitely true. I would like to say what's up to everybody in Milwaukee that's watching. You know what I'm saying? If you're on Facebook, become a subscriber, send your boy some stars. It'll be a pleasure. And if you're on Instagram, send your man some stars to become a subscriber. If you're on YouTube, definitely become a subscriber, because it is a beautiful thing when you got that, you know how to walk that walk and talk that talk. You know what I'm saying? Like my man, it's a little hot. Open that window. Yeah, there's a lot of light going on in here. I got some light changing to do. What were your playground dynamics? What games did y'all play? What was the style back then? What did y'all wear? You know what I mean? What was really going on in the playground? What's up, Kim? I see you, baby. I see you, Anthony. You know what I mean? Getting it done. Let's get it rocking and rolling. So the playground dynamics I spoke of in the last 2 episodes, I had to give y'all a backdrop, of how things were when I was growing up, And so, I didn't get off topic. What I did was give you a backdrop of how things was in the 80s. I'm a 70s baby, so we grew up in the 80s. Y'all don't know about Freak Out, by Chic, you know what I'm saying? The Chic and a few other things. The music, Celebrate, Madonna just came out, all that good stuff. You know what I mean? You got Shalimar. You got Midnight Star. You don't know about the Gap Band, the Daz Band. You know what I'm saying? Let me just put it out there like that. You know, got to. They had that music that make you move, baby. And what were the playground dynamics and how did it play a role into your current life? Because I will tell you this, people don't really understand playground dynamics does play a role into your life, your current life. Who you like, what you like, what goes on, who you surround yourself with, who you allow to speak energy into your life. And like I said, coming from Chicago, Illinois to Milwaukee, Wisconsin, coming from Chicago to Chicago, Illinois to Milwaukee, Wisconsin, if you see my shirt, you know what I'm saying? Don't stick your tongue on the pole. You know what I'm saying? Because if you don't know what a Christmas story is, I feel for you. You know what I'm saying? I feel for you. And hell yeah. I mean, and one thing you're gonna notice, my voice is gonna start getting totally a lot deeper because I'm pumping the hell out this iron. I gotta get back. You know what I'm saying? What it do, Charles? I see you down there. You know what I mean? Shout out to everybody that I know and love. You know what I mean? That's around the world. I would just like to say hello and good evening to all of y'all. And like I said, coming from Chicago, Illinois to Milwaukee, Wisconsin to Ninth Street Elementary School after Brown Street Elementary. Now, Brown Street was a walk in the park. You know what I mean? We're not going to talk about the teachers and everything because they wasn't teaching. The teachers there, they used to sit in the lunchroom and say, we get paid anyway. And they used to sit behind that ugly green door and in the teacher's lounge, you know, and I see you. And, to hear them say, I don't have to teach these kids because they don't want to learn. They're little savages. They don't want to learn. So by the time my mother pulled me out of Brown Street because they grading system was shoddy, because the teachers back then they didn't want you to make it. They had an intuitive plan, not like the ones who were at Shalom, you know what I mean, putting people ahead in life. These teachers were actually putting people back in life with bad grades, and they were systematically doing it. You know what I mean? So coming from Brown Street, we would go outside for a recess on Brown Street. Me, I was super sensitive. You know what I'm saying? Super sensitive. I would lay back in the cut, watch everybody, you know what I'm saying? Because little did I know, me being a young empath, it would do me later on in life. You know what I'm saying? Just like that. So I watch people, I step back, I'm not as engaging now. I mean, I wasn't as engaging then as I am now. You know what I'm saying? The reason why I'm so engaging now because I lost that sensitivity. I lost that little piece that hold me back. And I start taking off. I start going on first base. Because one thing I learned in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, real bad boys move in silence. I said, real bad boys move in silence. And what I mean by that, because like I said, me growing up, I was with love, not war. But then when I got what war, you know what I'm saying? I'm coming out first base. You know what I'm saying? When I say I'm coming out first base, just like that. You know what I'm saying? On your first, I'm gonna pick you up first. You know what I'm saying? Just like that. Like Humpty Dumpty fell off the wall, you will have a great fall. You will have a great fall. You know what I'm saying? And that's just saying how it was. So going outside for recess on Brown Street Elementary School, it felt kind of stuffy, a little bit stuffy because it wasn't too much room to go. But they rebuilt Brown Street Elementary School, which is good, you know what I mean, for all the kids that's coming up, you know. So we stayed on 21st and Brown for like 2 or 3 years. Then we moved to Hillside. You know what I'm saying? That's the day the world changed. That's the day, you know what I'm saying? It became official like a motherfucking referee whistle. You know what I'm saying? Just like that. Let me talk to you. Let me tell it. So once we get to Hillside, we get enrolled at Ninth Street Elementary School. So we're at Ninth Street. Like I said, roaming around them halls, you seen some real rogues. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, you seen some real rogues. And what do I mean by rogues? Back then they called us rogues. They called us thugs. You know what I'm saying? And that's what the names that they gave us. What's up, Black Butterfly? I see you, baby. You know what I'm saying? Howard Street, stand up. Why don't y'all make some noise for Chicago? You know? And much love to my man, Big Herc. He finally on here. You know what I'm saying? I got to give you one for the world. Sean, I love you, man. Yes. They called us rogues. So boom, we're gonna get back to this. We back on playground dynamics. So the playground dynamics, you know what I mean? It was handball. Have you heard? It was twillily. Do y'all know what twillily is? You go twillily, twillily. Then you go rock baby, rock to me, say you rock it. See, y'all don't know nothing about that. You understand? They don't know nothing about that. Mike, don't give it to them. You know what I'm saying? So the girls would be playing twillily, or they might have the string with the yarn and they know how to pull it. Girls are an amazing, fascinating species. You know what I mean? And they would put the yarn together and they would make like houses and they'll pull one thing and make a dinosaur. I mean, hey, special. So twillily, the girls would be playing twillily over here. We at 9th Street School, big ass playground. They had a green high voltage thing, over by the furnace and all that. And so the people who were over by the furnace, they was getting their little kisses and smooches on them. You know what I'm saying? And, then I had the birds because, Mike wasn't into girls then. I was just into the bucks. You know what I'm saying? Keep it copacetic. You know what I mean? Because you can remember the truth. You just can't remember them motherfucking lies. And that's the truth. So the girls would be playing twillily, or they might be playing Duck Goose. If they're not playing Duck Goose, then they playing damn. And you are not it. They be playing tag. Then you know how they play the tag. You get down to the two people. Now I forgot the little thing. They be like, boom, 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 and you are not it. And then if it didn't land on them, then they would add the little addendum. And this is how the story goes, and you are it. Then you become it. You're like, hold on, I just got bamboozled. You know what I'm saying? Most definitely Black Butterfly, tag, red light, green light. You know what I'm saying? Shout out, goddammit. You know what I mean? Just like that. Much love to everybody that's giving me feedback on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. You know what I mean? And much love to my man, Sean. Send me some stars. Hey, let's go, baby. You know what I mean? Let's tell it how it is and like it is and what it's going to do. So we own the playground. Like I said, they might be playing twillily. They over here playing yarn with the I don't know what that was called, yarn or I don't know. Somebody let me in. Let me know. You know what I mean? And then, oh yeah, hell yeah, hopscotch. Who didn't play hopscotch and then draw the hopscotch on the ground? You know what I'm saying? Much love to all my people from Hill to the Side. And if y'all didn't know, this is a Hillside production. My name is Michael Coates, but my friends call me Conversation, baby. I love it. Yes, and it is Tuesday, and this is the final episode of Playground Dynamics. Tomorrow, I'll be reading from the Book of Life on my interludes, and I'm a street talking motivational speaker. You know what I mean? I'm giving it up because these are the things that I've been through. This is my life. I'm cleaning out my closet, and I hope that it helps somebody out there. And hell yeah, I'm going for a couple million followers. Let's go. Lift me up in the clouds where I can do this from the top of a skyscraper. It is what it is. What it ain't, it shall never be. You know what I mean? Much love. And much love to everybody out there. Become a subscriber. I'm telling my story and putting myself, as the sacrifice. So if you can learn from my story, it's appreciated. I come from a legion of people. I done been through a hell of a lot, and I got a story to tell. Just like that. Is it what's fired? Shots fired. Tell your mama, tell your sister, tell a friend that the story is about to begin. So we could be out there. And pom pom. If don't nobody know what pom pom tag is, we're about to educate you. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, hell yeah. Double Dutch. Oh my God, you see them playing double Dutch? They be jumping. You see that little training bar jumping? Oh Lord, what was they holding in them jeans before? Let's say it, baby. Before Genuine came out with them jeans, you see them jumping double Dutch with the jellies. You know what I'm saying? Oh, they getting it, everything bouncing. Oh, everything bouncing. They just now coming into fruition. God, thank you. You got to watch the girls play double Dutch. Oof, Lord, my fault. I got a little lost. I got a little hot right there. God damn it. You know? And that's even for you studs out there that like it when it was like that. I know y'all was watching too. I ain't mad. So we'll be sitting over there. You doing that? Say if you playing hopscotch and you throw the rock on there, it'd be some hopscotch artists out there. And I ain't gonna mean I say when I say hopscotch artists, it plays. It was some girls and dudes that knew how to do hopscotch, and boom. And don't be turning egg beater. Cause my sister, you know what I'm saying, she was beating up some shit back then. And I'm just be honest, my sister used to put a whole foot up in my ass. And I'd be okay, you know what I mean? And then she'd be like, Michael, come here. You playing double dutch. I'm like, okay. So we be playing double dutch, and I don't know how to turn. So she hit me upside my head like, stop turning egg beater. You know what I mean? And I want the world to know, you know what I'm saying? I got a friend up here in Chicago. Her name is Black Butterfly. She's a cool ass black woman. And since I've been up here, she's always treated me good and treated me well. And where today is her birthday. You know what I'm saying? And I just want to give a big ass shout out to Black Butterfly 82 up here in the shop. She be with me on Howard. She pretty cool, you know. And I want to say happy birthday, Queen. Happy birthday. You know what I'm saying? For myself and the world, I love you, sweetheart. Happy birthday. When I see you, we're going to smoke out. Just like that. You know what I mean? And if you got a birthday or somebody you want to give a shout out to, I'll definitely, you know, you on my timeline, I'm humble. I'm with that. Let's go. You know what I'm saying? I'm a black man telling a black man story on my time. You know what I mean? Just like that. Oh, y'all got me hot up in here with all these memories. Not memories, memories. You know what I'm saying? And it is a hell of a thing to be alive. One of the greatest things in life is the gift of life. And if you're going through something right now, take a minute, go somewhere, take a deep breath, because life is precious. It's a hell of a gift. My little brother left life at age 29, and shout out to my man, you know, Big Hurt. You know, he's going through something. You know, life will throw us many curveballs. And we may not understand or know why we get these issues or situations. Only God knows. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to just give y'all a big kiss. Just like that. You know what I mean? Because everything can be explained. Memories and pain, they don't go away. And revenge, it'll always be on the motherfucking mind. I apologize, you know, on community guideline standards, but it is what it is. You know, what it ain't, it should never be, you know? And so I'm turning egg beater. You know, my sister, she used to, you know, I still know how to jump double dutch, but these 55 pounds ain't jumping no damn double dutch. I don't even know how to get in it no more. I think I'm too big. You know what I mean? And so I'm turning egg beater. Sister knocking me upside my head, so I get it. I got the rope around me. I'm like, bam, 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 bam. You can't tell me nothing. But then when I go hang with the fellas, they're like, dog, you be playing with the girls. I'm like, the girls, they got the good stuff. You know what I mean? They got the fatty patty. They got the tender tots. You know what I'm saying? And they got the vivacious feet. You know, the girls are interesting. You niggas ain't interesting. Just like that. So if you're playing hopscotch and you got a hopscotch artist, you're not supposed to step on the number where the rock is. So you'll be doing hopscotch. I used to always step on the number, and then they'd be like, "Oh, you out." You know, I used to hate that. Now pom pom, you know what I'm saying? This is pom pom, y'all. Nice. And pom pom tag. Pom pom. I don't know where the hell the name pom pom come from. When I moved to Milwaukee, you know, we was lining up for recess. And that's why Tyshawn comes to mind, because everybody's lining up for recess. We outside, everybody's standing up against the school. I'm like, this is my spot. Why are they standing against my spot? So I didn't know they was getting ready to play pom pom, you know. And shout out to all you punk ass bow-legged dudes that used to think y'all ran everything, especially you light-skinned dudes, you iced tea yellow bones, you milk bone looking, you number 2 pencil looking. You know what I'm saying? The dark chocolate is in the season. You know what I'm saying? Shots fired to all you light skinned, you know what I'm saying? Feel gross. I like y'all. You know what I mean? But it is what it is, and what it ain't should never be. What's up, cuz? I see you, Derek. You know what I mean? Shout out to my cousin. I'm a McKinley, damn it. You know, it is what it is. You know, what it ain't, it should never be. We from the West Side. Van Buren is what it is. Shout out. You know, what side is the best side? The west side, baby. You know what I'm saying? Let the shot speak them numbers. You know, but right now I'm in the North Pole, damn it. I stayed in the North Pole in Milwaukee. I'm in the North Pole in the shot. You know what I'm saying? So let us keep going. Yes. Now, you go from pom pom. Now, what pom pom is? Pom pom is just the name for tag. I don't know. Hell, if anybody that's on this line know where Pom Pom came from, you know what I'm saying? What's up, Tracy? Nice to see you, baby. You know what I mean? And you know, you playing Pom Pom. So everybody lined up against the wall. I'm like, they in my spot. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to be invisible. You know, I'm all sensitive, like I'm outside. I don't want no flex. I don't want no sting. I don't want no pressure. I don't want to get it. So my fault. Damn. You know, everybody's standing against the wall, and everybody's standing against the wall. And what we talking about? If you're just now joined, welcome to 1438 North Ninth, the podcast. You know what I'm saying? What's up, Cynthia? Love you, sweetheart. I'm glad you're still out there training. You know what I'm saying? And welcome to 1438 North Ninth, the podcast. They hit me with that. Hold on, let me get back in. Boom. Welcome to 1438 North Ninth, the podcast. I am your host of choice. You know what I'm saying? They call me the voice, Michael Coates. And it's a pleasure. This is a hillside production. And if you didn't know, my name is Michael Coates. You know what I'm saying? They call me motivation, baby, and I'll tell you why. So, playground dynamics, you know, like then they had another game where it was, I don't know, it was yarn. You know, two people would be standing there. Then you put this thing around your leg. It was a rope. I remember it was a rope. So jump in, jump out, jump side to side, jump in, jump out, jump on. I remember that. You know, that's how it went. You know, two people, it's 3 people game or 4 people. You know, when you got in, jump out, jump side to side, jump in, jump out, jump on. And it's been fired. I remember that. Damn it. Tell your mama, tell your sister, tell a friend. I said it's going down. You know what I mean? So jump in, jump out, jump side to side, jump in, jump out, jump on. And then they would switch it up and you would have to know. It's kind of like Simon Says. So when you're playing pom-pom, everybody's lined up against the wall. And then the one person in the middle say pom-pom. When pom-pom, like people will be walking up and he or she'll be acting like they're going to go for you. You know, and first you walk up like, yeah, I'm super fast. It was a flash game. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm going to say it was. And what was the flash game? Can you run? Chinese jump rope. That's the name of it. Thank you, Tracy. You know what I'm saying? Jump in, jump out, jump side to side, jump in, jump out, jump on. You know, to y'all who didn't grow up with that. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Chinese jump rope. I tell you, my black women know what they do. Yes. You know what I mean? So when you playing pom-pom, they say pom-pom. It's about 20 of us. We're walking towards one person. And if the person can't catch nobody, they get really, really frustrated. Really, really frustrated. And then they don't want to play no more. Just not right. Just not right. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to tell you, and when you went to school like me and you had a rayon shirt, some Buster Browns, and some goddamn corduroys, I got caught all the time because I'm trying to run in some goddamn, them shoes didn't have no flex. Them shoes looked like they've been cast. I don't know what the hell my mama was thinking. They were Dookie Brown, polished. They had a heel. I had a Superfly heel. And then even in the front, they was thick. Like one of my legs was too small, God damn it. Like I had a short leg and a long leg. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that ain't nothing to laugh about. Cause I'm trying to run and all you hear is tick, 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 tick. I sounded like Sammy Davis Jr. on the goddamn playground field. You know what I'm saying? And for what? Because my mama didn't get me no clothes for school. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Hey, bad decisions can make you have a bad day on the playground. You know what I'm saying? And that's just being honest. You know, I love her to death. She did what she could do with that $636 a month. It wasn't too much. And then there were birds because we ran out of food the 12th of every month. You know what I mean? Not fun, not good, you know, except for when you're on the field and you're playing with people that you love and know, you don't know that you're hungry. You just know that you're having a good time. By the time then endorphins and dopamine run out and your stomach is saying, hello, this is your stomach. I'm hungry as hell. You better put something inside me, player. So when your stomach talking to you like that, that means it's in your back, just like that, you know. And I'm trying to run past Taishambi and people, and I'm sliding. When I tell you, you try to stop in some Buster Browns, you're sliding in the first base. You know what I mean? You're sliding in the first base. You're gonna hit something, and I did hit my back to the ground, and I had a part in my head, you know, like Arnold from Different Strokes. You know what I mean? I'll tell you, my mama, she did me bad. I wore checkerboard collared shirts, rayon pants. My socks wouldn't even stay up. I think she was buying me grown man clothes, and I was at in elementary school. She did the nigga raw. I guess that's why I am the way I am now. You know what I'm saying? I guess wearing all them old ass clothes from Studio 54 changed me. It is what it is, what it ain't, it shall never be. And this, you know what I mean? And if this is your first time joining me, I want to welcome everybody. Thank you for your time, you know what I'm saying? And your heart, your mind, your soul for allowing me in to tell my story. You know, I'm gonna put my like I said, I'm gonna put my own issues up there, sacrifice my skeletons. And if anybody did something to me when I was young, I'm telling. They said, what happens in this house, stay in the house. I'm telling on your little nasty self. I'm telling what you did, and it is what it is. And we're going to get it out. You know what I mean? So, you know, we keep rolling and grooving. And Pom Pom is just a slick name for tag. You know what I mean? You run past, you kill somebody. Oh, yeah, we good up in there. You know what I mean? And Pom Pom was just a name for tag. And little did we know the cardiovascular effects of always running around. We would be in Hillside Projects. Now, when we played tag in Hillside, you know what I'm saying? We ran over the entire projects. Playing tag in Hillside took at least 6 hours because you had to run around. And people, when you played tag in Hillside, let me tell you how slick people were. Men and women alike, you know what I'm saying? Men and women alike. We'll be playing tag in Hillside, which is totally, and everybody running around. Then, like, when you start to catch everybody, because you know how many people you started with, then when you start to catch everybody, some of these nymphos don't want to get caught. They done ran in the house, got something to eat, watched some cartoons. These nymphos done ran in the house, got something to eat, even watched a little bit of cartoons, and then came back out and act like they won the game. No, you went in the house because everybody be sitting there and they'll come out their house and they'll be like, what? I just went in to use the bathroom. You're a damn lie. You're a boy. You can point and shoot. And you went in the house, suspect, sus. I'm going to say sus, very sus, very sus. You know what I mean? And playing tag or pom pom in Hillside, like I said, that was an all day event. Boom. Now that's what pom pom is. Pom pom is just a game of tag that, and if somebody on that's playing pom pom, they run fast as hell. Man, it's like a swarm of bees chasing one person over the whole field. And then what do you do to get the person before the bell ring? You block the door. Everybody blocked the door. They couldn't get back in the building without getting tagged. You know what I mean? And that's what pom pom is. And those are just some of the playground dynamics. You know what I mean? You know, what was y'all wearing back then? I'm a 70s baby. You know what I mean? 73, grew up in the 80s. So we had Madonna bracelets. We had, what was the style? What was y'all wearing? Like I said, you know, a lot of the white girls back then, they wore Vidal Sassoon. Can we say that again? Can we say Vidal Sassoon? Yes, Vidal Sassoon. And they also wore Jordache. Because back then, I'm telling you, they didn't have no Aztec. They didn't have no shape. But nowadays, they done took over the cake. A pog, oh my God. That's all I'm saying. They done found that Aztec. You know what I mean? They done caught up. And that's a beautiful thing because life is so much more wonderful when you got choices. I got issues. It is what it is, but it ain't. It should never be. And it's a pleasure to have the engagement that I'm having tonight. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, my name is Michael to the Coats. You know what I mean? What's up, Daryl? How I do? Shout out to the core DJs. And we do it like that and we keep on moving. I roll with a legion of people. I come from a little small city called Hillside, and those projects are located in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. And if this is your first time joining me, welcome to 1438 North 9th, the podcast, baby. I wear my projects and I keep moving. What's my name? Michael to the Coats. They call me Conversation. And if you ain't subscribed, subscribe now. Seeing your man some stars. Shout out to my man Charles, and shout out to my man Demetrius. Shout out to my girl Tandalea, and shout out to my girl Tiffany. You know what I mean? Thank y'all for sending me some support while I do what I do, and I'm moving and grooving. You know what I'm saying? I love y'all for that. Appreciate that. This podcast has a mission statement. It has a point of view. I'm a street talking motivational speaker. I'm not just on here remembering memories and giving you a laugh. If it gives you a laugh, cool. If it helps you figure out something, even better. If it touches your heart to make you lighter, to forgive somebody who has trespassed against you in your life, then I did what I came to do. I'm sharing my story. It is what it is. I'm a black man telling a black man's story on black man time. Talk to me, baby, because I pay the bills up in here. Check yourself. So now back to the now stickball and can. Stickball and can. Now, when you go to the affluent suburbs, they had baseball bats. They had baseballs. They had a diamond. They had space. When we wanted to play kickball would take your mind for hours. That red ball is something. You could boot that damn ball, but I'll tell you, kicking that ball will tear your shins up, will do something to your ankle, except for kickball is special. When you kick that red ball and put the spin on it, but there were some people that could kick that ball and it was all about trajectory. Kick that damn ball and you just look and it go right over the expressway on right over the playground onto the expressway. You know what I mean? And so we'll be sitting there. Now the kickball on the expressway, we're looking at each other. You go to the next game. You know what I mean? Either you play it or you play chase. You know what I mean? Or you see a can somewhere, you take a can and you're trying to hit that person can. You go get another ball. You know what I mean? The kickball is gone, so y'all got to find something to do. The girls might go off over here and play Chinese jump rope. They might go over here and play hopscotch, or twilly or a twilly, hamper, have you heard? And then it was another one. It was plenty of them because we'll be sitting there. And one thing, we didn't know these were games that were passed down to us through our ancestors who didn't have nothing to do, sitting up under the willow trees in the South in sweltering heat with flies, and in some really, really low places that they said that you can live. So the inheritance of Hambo, had you heard, Twilly and things like that, and even the yarn game and even Chinese jump rope, can and stickball, and things like that, or even just pushing somebody on a cart, you know what I mean, and trying to get them. The thing when you're pushing somebody on a cart, you know what I mean? The thing when you're pushing somebody on a cart, The thing is to make them crack up. Make them crack up. You push their butt so hard that you just make them go, and then they crash, and you like it's like that. But no, Charles, I'm a hide and go get it for its own 3 episodes. We was notorious for hide and go get it, especially you were. He was notorious. So I'm gonna take hide and go get it and make that its own 3 episodes. Hide and go get it. That was our way of doing the Blue Lagoon. You know what I'm saying? And we was playing, and that's when you learn what the squishy is. I ain't got no sense. You know what I mean? Tell your mama, tell your sister, tell a friend that the story did begin. You know what I mean? And it is what it is, what it ain't. It should never be. But yeah, you know what I mean? Hide and go get it is gonna have its own 3 episodes. Because when I take y'all through hide and go get it, when we turn off the light in the basement, you're gonna feel hide and go get it because you're gonna go for the person that you want to feel it with or get that kiss with. You know what I'm saying? When we were growing up in the 70s, 80s, we used to watch the videos, or you watching the movies. You know what I mean? Hell yeah, I tried to avoid it. I didn't know. You know what I mean? So, like I said, if this is your first time joining me, my name is Michael to the Codes, baby. And I am a street talking motivational speaker and putting my issues and milestones on the line so people can grow from it, heal from it, and understand what I've been through. To get to the level of confidence that I am at, it took a lot of sensitivity, a lot of breaking down, and a lot of getting up and fighting for myself and finding out who I am and what I want to be. You know what I mean? And it is what it is. Because we keep that thing, boy. And if you in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, keep that 5-5 on you. If you in the Chi or you in St. Louis, East Boogie, keep that 5-5 on you. You know what I'm saying? And it is what it is. What it ain't, it shall never be. What's up, Latin Park? I want to say what's up to my girl, Tony. You know what I mean? It is what it is. Got the preacher on the line. Hey, Reverend. I love you, girl. Like I said, I come from a legion of people, a project of people, and we keep moving and grooving. Each one reaches one, teaches one. Tell that to your mama and your son, And like I said, stickball, kickball, the mattress flipping, the playground dynamics that went from the playground to the back of your house. What games did you play? You know what I mean? I know you sent them stars, Charles, and I love you for it, and I wish everybody else would do that. You know what I mean? And it's a pleasure. Send your man some stars, let's get it. Hey, sis, nice to see you. Each one reaches one, teaches one. And if this is your first time joining me, welcome to Hillside, 1438 North 9th, the podcast. Who am I? They call me Michael Coates, baby. It is what it is. What it ain't, it shall never be. And today is the episode 3 of Playground Dynamics. I started at Brown Street Elementary School in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, till a later date, because when I was in Chicago, I was terrified. You know what I mean? And I'm glad we got out of it then, because I still love my city with no pity. You know what I mean? It is what it is. And we get it in just like that. And today's episode, like I said, it's episode 3 of Playground Dynamics. What games did we play? What did you do? What games did we play with nothing? And those were like pom pom. We played it. We played chase. We did roof jumping. Because when we did roof jumping, Charles would climb up on the little overhead of the porch, and he'll jump, and the man would just laugh like it wasn't nothing. And then Vicious was doing. Who is Vicious? That's my cousin Lamont. He'll jump up there. Him and Charles didn't have half a brain and an entire sense, but we did it. You know what I mean? And me back then, I was, hey, like I said, I was hanging around people to find my confidence, and I have no problem with saying that, because there are times when, growing up Black in my culture, and I love my culture, it wasn't wise to express your feelings as a man. But hell, I was getting the shit beat out of me. They was over here giving me squishy. I was getting beat down at school. I mean, hell, I had to cry. Hell, I can only show my feelings. Hell, mom's beating the dog up out the dish. You know what I'm saying? aunties, you know what I'm saying? Everybody want a chance to put their hands on you. Everybody want a chance to beat you down. My last name is not Fisher, and I'm not Antoine. You know what I'm saying? Let's keep going. Shots fired. Boom. Let's rock and roll. You know what I mean? And we're gonna change the voice. Boom. Ships you in major. Let's switch it up a bit. You know what I mean? Let's get a little Buck Rogers on their ass. You know what I mean? So, with that being said, what about dodgeball? Now, dodgeball was something. With the playground dynamics on dodgeball, when we played dodgeball, they was trying to tear your head off. They was trying to break you down. And if you got hit in the head with that dodgeball, man, you was ready to fight. You was ready to fight. Especially when you playing dodgeball with two different projects. You're playing dodgeball with Hillside, you know what I'm saying? And then you also playing dodgeball with Latin Park. Did I hear crows? Oh, my fault. I still love y'all, LPO. So when you playing dodgeball at the Latin Park Recreational Center, we're not at the Hillside because a lot of people from Latin didn't go to Hillside Community Center because, man, you running up that hill, catching them fists and them Chuck Taylors, boy, it was hard back then, and it was the triple OGs back, that was Fat Brain and them. That was Crazy Will, Dennis D.A., you know what I'm saying? Leonard Barham, 50, John Barham, you know what I'm saying? Leo Young, Dave Young, Big C, I could go on for days and days. Gilly, you know what I mean? John Carter, a ton, Terry Porter, you know what I'm saying? Jerry Beeman, Brian Beeman, you know what I'm saying? Turtle, I keep going, baby. You know what I'm saying? Emmett Bankhead, and shout out to Emmett Bankhead. You know what I mean? My man just got out. Emmett Bankhead, I love you, baby. I'm glad you out. I'll be to see you in Milwaukee soon. You know what I mean? Because like Emmett wasn't playing. He was counting that money and hopping them counters, and I'm glad that he's out. I'm glad that he's out. He can enjoy this second half of life. Because what we was taught to go get it. We was taught to run up in them banks and get it. We was taught to go up in your house and get it. We was taught to hustle and get it. You know what I'm saying? We may have been taught wrong, but we still made it right. And I love all my friends. You know what I'm saying? And my little brother, Brian Coates, he succumbed to diabetes. Y'all take care of yourself. Man, it's okay to show your feelings. It makes you a better man. You know what I mean? It don't make you weak to show your feelings, because I tell you, there's a ton of people I can cry in front of. And I cried in front of some friends on A1s to Day Ones. You can go back and check out the podcast and show them my feelings in front of those men. They felt that I was weak. The only thing weak about me was having y'all as friends. So that's Larry Tatum, that's Hollis McConnell, and that's E Big Face Ass. You know what I'm saying? Y'all left in the past. And if you see this, I'm talking about you, Nilful, just like that. And that's what it is. Just because you show your feelings don't make you weak, because I'm lifting every bit of 405. And there ain't too many that'll say something to my face. Because you're standing in front of immense black man, a gorgeous man, an intelligent man, a black Adonis. I'm bigger than your daddy. I'm bigger than you. Your mama like me, and your auntie want to see me through. You know what I mean? Tell your mama, tell your sister, tell a friend. Big Daddy just began. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Because if you came in the house and you saw my feet, you saw my clothes, or you saw my shoes by your mama's door, call me your stepdaddy. I take care of that baby. I's that boy Pappy. You know what I'm saying? Just like that, because all of my stepkids got clothes. All of my stepkids, they can tell you, you know what I'm saying, I'm pretty good as a man, So with these playground dynamics, you know what I mean? And I'm going to have to talk about my friend Charles for a minute, because him and Brian and Timmy and Randy and Gary and all the other little dirty ass kids that we were, used to flip on the mattresses. And Gary used to have a mole by his eye. He used to take his shirt off. Brian took his shirt off. Timmy took his shirt off. You know what I'm saying? Much love to Timmy. Resting, live on, and just oh my God, they would be flipping on. You see the pee stains. You know what I'm saying? You just, oh my God. You'd be like, what is they doing? you know? And it is what it is. What it ain't, it shall never be. What's up, Wanda? I see you, baby. You know what I mean? Shout out to anybody that was from Milwaukee that moved around the world, whether you're down in Arizona, Texas, Tennessee, you know what I mean? In February, you know what I mean? I definitely shout out to y'all. Miss y'all, love y'all, especially you, Wanda. Nice to see you down there. You know what I mean? Taking it slow, growing and getting it. Shout out to my man, Benny Baldwin, better known as Pimp. That is my figure, you know what I mean? Lifelong friend, Lamont, lifelong friend, you know what I mean? Anthony Wiles, there's a few people, Charles Williams, you know what I mean? Especially you, Big Hurt. I got a ton of lifelong friends, especially from Hillside. You know what I mean? And it is what it is. What it ain't, it shall never be. And like I said, I do 3 episodes. If I do an extended episode, because it was good, god damn it. You know what I mean? And every Monday through Friday from 6 p.m. through 7 p.m., you're going to catch Michael Coach. You're going to catch me talking about it. I do everything in 3 episodes. And then on the interlude, tomorrow I'm reading from the Book of Life. Now, we done already did the Signifying Monkey. We done did the Signifying Monkey too. We done did the Pool Shooting Monkey, which is Chicken Shit Baboon, which is the monkey's cousin. Tomorrow, I think I'm going to read The Fall and Durella Dufontaine. You know what I'm saying? What's up, Tawan? I see you, baby. You know what I mean? And I think I'm gonna read The Fall. I know I'm gonna read The Fall. The Fall is about falling off cash, falling off life as a whole. I'm also I read Dear Lil and Dear Bill. You know what I mean? And these are toast or precepts, and I'm reading from Black literature that's often overlooked. You know what I'm saying? I'm a street talking motivational speaker, and I just happen to be Black. Black lives do matter for me every motherfucking day. You know what I mean? And y'all can go on with y'all community standards and all that, because every Friday is Black Friday for me, And one of my, I can't say co-worker because he owns his own business and I do as well. We're good associates. So I'm going to say my associate, and one day I came in, I said, Chris, I'm making some pinto beans. You want me to get you some? He said, Mike, culturally, that's a Black man's meal. He said, I'm a white man. He said, no, I don't want none of your beans. And I started cracking up. So I'm like, damn. And then Thanksgiving came, and I was like, Chris, it's Black Friday. He said, Michael, for you, unfortunately, every Friday is Black Friday. And we was cracking up laughing because that's how me and Chris kick it. Chris know where he is in his culture. I know where I am in my culture, and we ain't got no problem with throwing jabs, goddammit, because it's meant with the biggest of love. And what else can we do except not bullshit each other? You know what I mean? And I do appreciate people who own the level, who will give it to you. If they're racist, they'll just tell you, I don't like Black people. And I respect that, and there's no problem with whatever you feel is your thoughts. It becomes a problem when they got their finger behind their back. It becomes a problem when people won't stand on the foundations for which they are, because most of them are cowards. It becomes a problem when you try to separate and divide people. People are people. We may be Black, we may be white, we may be Chinese, Japanese, Latin, Ecuadorian, Venezuelan, Mexican, Salvadoran, Puerto Rican, you know what I'm saying? Hindu, Honduran, Indian, you know what I mean? And Red Indian, American Indian, you know what I mean? And they're, Polish, Yugoslavian, Irish, German, Welsh, Jewish. There are so many, and if I forgot, I can't name every culture. You know what I mean? If I forgot some cultures, please put them in there and I will include them, and I can't make everybody happy. I'm going to piss somebody off. So piss the fuck off. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. What it ain't, it shall never be, and taking this time to go back through playground dynamics. Who were your friends? Did y'all get lunch tickets? What was the learning capacity? You know what I'm saying? What it do, Court? It's about time. You know what I'm saying? And if this is your first time joining me, Courtney Neighbors, welcome to 1438 North Ninth, the podcast. What do they call me? They call me Michael Coates. You know what I'm saying? Yes. And like I said, it is a pleasure. Thank y'all for giving me an hour of your time to recount these memories and these experiences so it can help people or someone in some way, you know? And the best part about it is I'm giving it up. I'm the subject. I'm giving up everything that I went through that I feel is necessary for people to know and learn what's behind the curtain of Michael Coates, what's behind the facade of Michael Coates. Who is Michael Coates? I'll tell you, I'll show you, and I'll let you learn. But you cannot walk a mile in my shoes. You know what I mean? You know? And most people really don't understand that. I can take it from a point of view and look at what you're going through and, be empathetic for you, except for I cannot walk a mile in your shoes, you know? And the most part of that is, you learn from people, you know? You learn from people. I see you few, and we live and we learn. So tomorrow at 6 p.m., you know what I'm saying? I see a Court. I love you, boy. Heel to the sweet. You know what I mean? And sitting there tomorrow is going to be the interlude, and I'm going to read good from the life. We're going to have a ball tomorrow, and like I said, I come from a legion of people from the projects. I'm going to tell the stories that they don't want to tell from the point that I remember it, or I'm going to go drag their butt to Chicago, get them in the room, you know what I'm saying? And we're going to talk about it, because there are a lot of situations that I want people to be aware of and know, and I want it to come from the horse's mouth and not from my mouth. I'm going to make it interesting. I'm going to keep it exciting. I'm going to keep it upbeat, and I'm going to make sure you want to come hear what's being said on here. And I'm not just ranting and rumbling about something or a memory that has no cause or effect. Everything that I'm speaking about, the way that I designed it, it has a cause and effect. So even if you just hear it for the first time, it's going to make you think, and as long as you know that I'm here every Monday through Friday, 6 p.m. through 7 p.m., and you can check out my page, go to OGKUSHMIL. Once again, that's OGKUSHMIL, and that is the name to the YouTube page. Become a subscriber. If you're not on my Facebook, go to Michael Coates, MICHAEL COATES. Coates, as in the coat you wear, baby. You know what I mean? 66% Nigerian doing this. My last name, come from the East Coast of Virginia, where the Nigerians were dropped off. And that's where my Ancestry 23 stopped at. So if you hadn't done your Ancestry 23, do your DNA. Find out who you are. Find out your cultural heritage, and find out from what shores were we kidnapped from. I was kidnapped from the Gold Coast. You know what I mean? And not me, but my ancestors. And that's how my last name became Coates, COATES. It's an East Coast name, and Nigerians were dropped off in Virginia. The color of your skin dictated where you were dropped off at in the new Americas, because America was never great. And people, I would like to say before I get up out of here, use your voting power. You know what I mean? Definitely make sure you use your voting power, because we at a critical state with democracy right now. Democracy has always and was an experiment, and it's moving well in life. So people, don't just sit there. Know your politics, know your alderman, know your mayor, know your state representative. People, get out into these politics, especially Black people. Get into your politics so you can vote the right people in to get the right situations financially, economically, and homestead wise. People, get out, use the power of your vote. America is the only country, that stands at the forefront of democracy. Democracy is under attack. And that boy tried to get up in there. This one, his name is Trump. He's treasonous. You know what I mean? And I'm gonna just put it like that. They don't want to come for me. You know what I'm saying? What's up, Camara? I see you. You know what I'm saying? It's about time. Make sure tomorrow I see y'all at 6 p.m. every Monday through Friday at 6 p.m. through 7 p.m. Who's giving it up? I'm giving it up to you, and I'm giving it to you right. You know what I'm saying? Tell your mama, tell your sister, tell a friend that the story is about to begin. And Michael Coates is the one that's the host, baby. You know what I mean? That big gold tooth wearing gold microphone, talking big muscle, having Black Adonis is coming to talk to you, trying to raise your mind, open up your insights, further your thoughts. You know, you are somebody that should be loved. You are somebody that should be hugged. You know what I mean? I'm not going to get a gift of gab and put somebody in rehab and not tell them what it's for. You know, get up off the couch. You want your feet to move. You want your body to change. Every time you move your feet, you get up off your Aztec. You know what I mean? You want different things. Sometimes you might have to get out of the city that you're in and go to other places. Good night. You know what I mean? And definitely. And I would like to say, I will see everybody tomorrow at 6 p.m. through 7 p.m. What's my name? It is what it is. What it ain't, it should never be. It's been a pleasure. Thank you for allowing me into your hearts, your homes, your mind, you know, and I pray that some of the subjects with the playground dynamics has an afterthought with you. So God bless you. Good night. And Black men, it's okay to show your feelings. Black men, it's okay to express yourself. Black kings, I love y'all. It is what it is. What it ain't should never be. Good night. God bless. And no, it is beautiful being Black. Wow.